Hey, welcome back. It is 8:44.
All right, it's a tour that consists of 7 cities and 42 public schools in Hampton Roads.
Big purpose here to help teens dealing with challenges and having to overcome serious issues, life-changing obstacles.
And joining us right now is Charles Clark, USA sprinter and world-class athlete, organizer of this tour. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Wait, is this right? 6th fastest man in the world?
Yeah.
Whoa!
He actually completed the tour while we read that intro. It was amazing.
It was that fast. You
Yeah,
didn't see it. You
it's
didn't
good
see
stuff.
it. So this is the King and Queen Conference. Tell us more about why you wanted to start this.
Well, I started at Bayside High School. I'm a local.
Home of the
And,
Marlins.
See, my thing is, I almost didn't make it out and go to my dream school, Florida State University. I struggled with the SAT over and over and ACT, but I made it by 1 point, right?
Wow.
And so, my focus is sometimes we're focusing on the wrong things to break in our life. Like if I go for my goal, I'll break down and quit. Versus if I go for my goal, I'm gonna break through success. And if we can get that mentality for the students out there, the high school students, then we can have Hampton Roads, the #1 in the nation, and that's why I am so thriving to make Hampton Roads be successful with this event.
We're watching some video right now of you talking to other groups. And what's the message that you want to impress, not only in the young people, but I'm sure this is a message for parents too?
Yeah, like the single mothers out there, I've come from that, and I know that it is tough, but you can make it. Or that child that's out there that dropped out of high school, that feels like life is over. No, you still can be phenomenal. Or that little girl that made a decision that they regret. No, your life is not over as well. And if I can get into all these schools, 42 public schools, and tour this event, then we can make a big impact. And that's what this foundation is all about. Coming to these schools, it's free for the public schools, all public schools, so there's no cost associated with this due to the sponsors that we have. I really want to thank the sponsors that we had last year as well. iHeartRadio, Charles Barker, 757 Crave, and of course I really want to thank Virginia Beach Public Schools for supporting this Ignite Day event we had last year at the Sandler Center. We had over 800 students come out there and at the Sandler Center. It was just an awesome event. And those kids, they still to this day, they talk about next year.
Wow.
And so that's why I'm really excited for high schools, to get these students motivated about some real things in life that they're going to be encountering from the time they graduate high school and carry on these things, far beyond their lifetime and, for their children as well.
It's great when people who are as successful as you are get to share that, you see kind of this part of the story, but everybody has obstacles they have to overcome.
Everybody has a start to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my start is, I made the USA team in 2009, and when I was going over to Germany, it was for a tune-up race, and I was like ready. I was firing at all cylinders, competing for this big race in my life. And the thing is, I didn't know a lick of German, but I knew the words that really counted, which was runners take your mark, set, and bang. and so as I was coming off the curve, I was firing at all cylinders, and then, the commentator was like, "Clark, go, go, go," and the crowd was raging, and I pulled my hamstring.
Oh,
2 weeks from there, was Berlin World Championships, and it all came down to this moment. But in order for me to break through success, I had to persevere.
Wow, wow.
And that's how out of 6.8 billion people in the world, I became the 6th fastest man.
Wow, congrats to you, and thanks so much for sharing this with us. Again, the King and Queen Conference 2015 will be in November 7th at the Sandler Center in Virginia Beach at 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Pleasure to have my Instagram friend here in the studio. It is
please do.
8:48, so weather and traffic checked out. We're going to start with Kristen Crowley.